God, you suck. Well, there goes my first death.
It was bound to happen sooner or later, so you should get used to this now. There'll be a lot more before we're done.
Remember, they're fighting for something bigger than themselves. Persevere and honor their sacrifice.
You get health health items and all that stuff further down the lane, but it gets. And trust me, those are those things you kind of want soon. Damn. That's interesting because, okay, glancing blows. They are, they're the hits that do not do a whole lot of damage. For example, if a armor upgrade is up high enough, you can actually have your enemies go into glancing blows, doing glancing blows, and then it can be surprisingly difficult to hit them. Oh yeah, you can hit that shot, but God forbid you actually hit them when they're like up against the wall. Okay. Damn, someone's useful. Hell yeah, okay, okay. Now you kind of see where it gets into it. Now, see? Okay, there we go. We got another cross. 10 views. Hey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Start spreading the word around town. This is where the caber jack comes in handy. Knocking stuff up against stuff. Beating it into submission. Oh, anyway. Okay. What? We're gonna have to hunt him down a little bit. Go a little bit of Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear. Solid stealth gameplay with keeping our enemies guessing. Pull him up here. And nuke.
I'm sorry, but you must keep going. Don't give the enemy an...
Ah. This is where the idiocy of the game starts coming out. Certain percentages do affect it, and you can even get caught up in your own crap. We can increase your percentages by pretty much oh God, come on, survive! There we go. For those, and when they die, also when they die, they do not come back, they are dead. When the game said, get used to losses, it means that be prepared because you're about to lose a lot of people. It wasn't joking about that. You are about to lose a lot of people. I think that may be it for this. But, let's see if we can't bring down one of these things. Ah, frick. Well, when you upgrade your... Unfortunately, when you... I think it was the last one. So, I think this guy's like the last one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy has to be the last one.
I admire your resilience.
The people made a hardy ruler.
God. I just lost. 2 people. Oop. Want her trained here. Now,
You're making choices
okay,
on the
relic of in
Now,
time.
We'll be making choices on the battlefield of life. What?
Come on.
I will not apologize if I'm passionate about it.
You know when you guide the heroes in battle? Well, sometimes the people, your heroes included, will want your advice on matters they can't decide themselves.
They'll be putting their choices in your hands, and sometimes their lives.
And the decisions you make may affect the morale of the nation.
Unfortunately, we've learned that the cadence feeds off grief and malcontent. So if something tragic happens, corruption can spread very quickly.
But the opposite is true too.
We will trust your decisions, whatever they end up being.
Okay, now let's read this. Alex Lewis Armstrong has barged into your throne room and can't stop babbling. I've had the most wondrous dream. There was a full moon, and I was standing above the chalice I jumped in, but instead of being transported to battle, I was sent to another time. And I found an heirloom from my family that I thought was lost ages ago. It was so real that your mind blanks out, and you realize The moon is full tonight. What do you do? What do you do? Like, oh my god, what do you do? Do you allow him to go in, transcend space and time in search of this relic, or do you stop him and not let him? No, let's allow him. Okay, these events mean you lose that hero for a time. Or it could also mean that they also die. It depends on how much you're willing to risk. Sometimes I've had them where entire heroes would come back with like an entire division. Like, oh fuck yeah. Or heroes would come back and they'd be and they'd be like 20 times more stronger, like 20 times more age. You point them as regents, and their offspring are like near godlike. Well, who knows? That may actually work.
Sound the horns of passing.
Oh man, died. We just lost a regent who died at age 48.
It's tough, but now you've got an idea of what to expect from this campaign. Lots of horns.
Partner will return to your retinue, and you'll have to appoint a new regent and partner to continue the bloodline.
Ah.
Your heroes await your decision.
Well, her only descendant is 1 year old. One-year-old. Okay, Hardy in a quick study at the age of 1. You seen how when I say this thing gets interesting? And this is where it gets even more fucked up. Okay, people. I kid you not when I say this game is now making me choose to marry off a 1-year-old to someone. I'm not proud of it, and I can choose no partner. I have that option, but I'm not really comfortable with letting a bloodline, essentially an infant, lie there without someone taking care of it. Also considering that I need an artillery person. That's what a brutalist is. And this essentially is the last person of that line. So we gotta choose very carefully here. So it and I'm like I said, I'm not in a position where I cannot set them up with without a partner. So, you know what? Fuck it. Children unknown because the kid is the regent's 1-year-old. You just saw it here, game. Here, chat. A game just let me cross into pedophilia somewhat. Age 66. Damn. Now, see, Sage Right's dying isn't as bad as one would figure, because you just you just pick the next old dude in line and line him up. Okay. But this is the problem, picking them old. You see what I mean when I said that you need to have this steady line of people? And this is why I don't like building this thing. A loud rumble jolts you as an explosion erupts from both chalice plane smoky. Louis Armstrong, still at the age of 20. I return with a relic of the excitement you expected to see Alex's face, and